The Garden Report is brought to you by Prize Picks and the Game Time app.
Hey, Buddy Manning here. Celtics Bulls coming up, the group stage finale for the in-season tournament, the NBA Cup, and the Celtics squarely in the race after losing their first game to the Hawks and bouncing back with a big win over the Cavs that allowed them to stay alive in this race here. So Cavs still in it, Hawks as well, Bulls playing for a group win as well here. So here are the implications. It gets a little complicated, but the simplest way that the Celtics can make the NBA Cup next week is to win. First off, they can't make it by losing. Beat the Bulls and have, in the afternoon on Friday, a 2:30 tip, the Cavs beat the Hawks, because the Celtics own the tiebreaker over the Cavs, having beat them in group play, and don't own the tiebreaker over the Hawks. So if the Hawks beat the Cavs and the Celtics win, that's when we get into that scoring differential that we've talked so much about here. Have to win by a sizable amount against the Bulls, because you're going to have some other teams in the mix here, whether the Bucks, Pistons, some other teams that are currently unbeaten in group play right now, who, if they have a higher scoring differential than the Celtics and don't win their group, could beat out the Celtics through that point differential tiebreaker. Right now, I believe the Celtics are at plus 14 after that win over the Wizards, where they piled up extra points late on free throws. So that puts them in a good position here. But again, double-digit win over the Bulls would do a lot for them. And what's going to be a pretty tightly packed race if they go to that wild card situation. And again, that's only going to happen if the Hawks beat the Cavs. Hawks win the group at that point. Celtics move to the wild card. So keep an eye on the scoring differentials as they develop throughout the week here and on Friday. Celtics beat the Bulls, Cavs beat the Hawks, and they're in. That first round game at that point, I believe, would be in Boston, given the Celtics record here. So that's all going to be scheduled second week of December. You get a first round game either on your home court or on the road, as the Celtics had last year. And then it's the semifinals, it's the finals in Vegas 2 weekends from now for the NBA Cup. So feel pretty good about the Celtics being in this at the very least. Then it comes down to how healthy are you for that first round game, and who your matchup's going to be at that point. So they're going for it. When they've been in that position, they've played to the point differential. And as the Mayesh Keita said here at practice today, they want to win every game. So they're going to try to do that on Friday at Chicago. Porzingis obviously back. Horford should be in the mix for that game as well. And we'll have coverage of it here on CLNS Media, Celtics All Access, and give you all the breakdown of everything that happened throughout the game on the post-game show. So check that out, 8 o'clock tip, Celtics, Bulls, Friday night for the in-season tournament NBA Cup group on the line. Hey, Buddy Manning here. If you made it this far, you probably enjoyed this video, so subscribe, turn on notifications, and check out our social media platforms at Celtics CLNS